Welcome to the Dawn of War tutorial. By listening to me and reading the text that appears in this message box, you will learn how to play a skirmish game. The mouse is your primary method of surveying the battle, selecting units and structures, and issuing orders. The mouse controls the camera. The camera represents your current view of the battlefield. To pan the camera, simply move the mouse pointer to the edge of the screen. Do this now. To rotate the camera to gain a different view of the battle, press the Alt key and move your mouse. Do this now. You can zoom in on something to see it up close by spinning the mouse wheel forward. Do this now. To return the camera to the game's default view, press the backspace key on your keyboard. Do this now. Excellent. You've returned the camera to its default playing view. By panning, rotating, and zooming the camera in and out, you can get whatever view of the battlefield you wish. The diamond-shaped display in the lower left-hand corner of your screen is your minimap. You can use the minimap to see where your units and structures are located, to quickly scan the battlefield, to issue quick orders, and so on. The minimap displays the locations of all strategic points on the battlefield, as well as other items of strategic importance. Fog of War prevents you from seeing things where you do not have a presence. As you move units into an area, the Fog of War will be lifted. Now we will bring up the objective menu. The objective menu provides you with a list of all the primary and secondary objectives assigned to you by the game. Mouse over the objectives to get the description of each. Excellent. Anytime you want to refer to the objectives menu, click on the OBJ button on the upper menu bar. To select a unit or structure, simply click on it with the left mouse button. Go to your base and select the stronghold. Congratulations! You have just learned how to select units and structures in the game. Select your stronghold and look for the Scout Marine Squad icon located in the lower right corner of the screen. Click this button now. Take note of the small bar that is gradually filling up. This progress bar gives you an indication of how close something is to being ready. Excellent! You now have a Scout Marine Squad. Strategic points are located in areas of high strategic value on the battlefield. Capturing and controlling the strategic points on the battlefield is how you increase your requisition resource. Order the Scout Marine Squad to capture a strategic point by right-clicking on the point. Capturing a strategic point takes time. Do not move the capturing squad away from the strategic point until the progress bar is full. Otherwise, you will not take control of the strategic point. Excellent. The point is ours. You must continue to capture strategic points to get more requisition resources, which allows you to build more units and structures.
Strategic point identified.
Select your stronghold and build a servitor. Servitors are required to build additional structures. Servitors are always available from the stronghold. The Servitor has arrived. Servitors are the Space Marines builder unit. Anytime you wish to build a new structure, you must use a Servitor. Select the Servitor and build a listening post on the captured strategic point. The listening post fortifies your hold of a strategic point, increasing your requisition rate at the same time.
Area secured. Yes, my lord. Strategic point identified.
Excellent. The point is now protected from enemy retaliation. You should continue to build listening posts on all your captured strategic points. Some structures, vehicles, and research require power to function. Building a plasma generator will supply you with the power you need to keep your force going. Select your Servitor and build a plasma generator. The more plasma generators you have, the faster you will build up the power resource.
What means you will? With all due haste. What is here to serve? With all due haste, Lord.
You now have power.
Area secured.
Plasma generators will continue to produce power at a constant rate.
Here to
Note
serve.
that there is a limit to how many plasma generators can be built per stronghold. Notice the white ring that appears around some of your structures when you are deciding where to build. This is the control zone. Most structures can only be constructed within
Scouts
the control
awaiting
zone,
orders.
while others, like listening posts, can be built at other
Strategic
locations.
point identified.
When you are trying to place a new structure, its color changes from red to green as you move it around.
Scouts ready.
A green color indicates that the structure can be placed at that
Area
location,
infiltrating
so that
enemy
building will
territory.
begin.
Yes, Lord.
Select your servitor and build a chapel barracks structure.
Initializing build protocol. I await your instructions. I will do as you ask.
The chapel barracks is the structure where you can build more advanced Space Marine infantry units.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Excellent. The chapel barracks is finished.
Await your instructions.
Select your chapel barracks and build a
Team
Space Marine
721
squad.
initiated.
These elite warriors will form the core of your military force.
Area secured.
Marine squad deployed.
Space Marine squads are your
Direct
all-purpose
us to the
fighting
enemy.
force. They are powerful and resilient and, with research, can be upgraded to counter almost any threat. They can also capture strategic points.
What's your order?
Reinforcing is the act of calling in additional troops to bring your squad to maximum
Defending
combat
objective.
effectiveness. Select a Space Marine squad.
Scouts ready.
Click the Reinforce Squad button to add one new unit to your
Scouts
squad.
awaiting
Squad
You can
orders.
deployed.
reinforce during battle. In the
Infiltrating
event
enemy
that a brother
territory.
Space Marine
Scouts
falls to
awaiting
the enemy,
orders.
you can click the Reinforce Squad button multiple times to
I
bring the
sense
squad
danger.
to full strength.
We will root it out.
Congratulations! You have reinforced your Space Marine squad.
Direct us to the enemy.
All units and vehicles have a health rating. Health is represented by the small green bar underneath each squad or vehicle. Remember, a squad takes damage
Heresy
as a whole.
grows from idleness.
When enough damage has been inflicted on the squad, a unit will die. If you lose any units during a fight, you can reinforce to bring your squad back to full strength. Make sure
Yes,
you watch the
most
strength of your
beneficent
squad in
one.
battle. Reinforce often to make sure your squads are as effective as possible. Remember that when a unit with a heavy
I will
weapon
do
dies,
as you
you
ask
lose
your
that weapon from the squad.
instructions.
You will need to upgrade the squad to get the heavy weapon back. Select the chapel barracks and build a force commander. The force commander acts as a hero for your army. The force commander is a veteran of thousands of battles, and his combat prowess is unrivaled. He will lead your force to victory.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Remember,
Here to
holding
serve.
strategic points increases your requisition resource. Without sufficient requisition resource, you cannot build the force you need to ensure your dominance of the battlefield.
Position secure.
I command in the name of
The Force Commander has arrived. The Force Commander cannot capture points,
Scouts
but is a
awaiting
skilled
orders.
warrior who can be upgraded with powerful
move
abilities.
ahead.
The Space
Yes,
Marines'
most
other commander
beneficent
units will
positions.
become available as you build more facilities
I
and
will do
unlock
as
more
you
research. Select your Force Commander
This day
and
shall
click
be a
the
glorious
Attach
one for
button.
the Imperium.
Now, select a Space Marine squad.
To me,
This Space
brothers.
Marine squad is greatly enhanced by the addition of the Force Commander, but he can also fight effectively on his own. To detach the leader from this squad, simply select the squad, then click the Detach icon. It is located in the same place as the Attach icon. Very good. You are mastering advanced concepts
Here to
that will help
serve.
you to annihilate your enemies. Select a squad and take note of the small
Initializing
blue
build
bar
protocol.
just under the
On
squad's
alert,
health bar.
brothers. The enemy must
This
be
blue
nearby.
bar
Direct us
represents
to the
morale
My
of
faith
your
is
squad.
my shield.
Morale represents the effectiveness of your units in battle. Think of it as a combination of mental focus, courage, and the willingness to fight. Various weapons in the game inflict morale damage as well as health damage. When your squad takes morale damage, the small blue bar will decrease, just like the health bar does. When a squad's morale becomes too low, the squad will break. A broken squad has lost the will to fight, and its combat effectiveness is drastically reduced. You do not lose control of broken squads. It is your choice whether to leave them in battle or retreat to gather strength. Also, certain units have abilities that can increase the morale of a squad. Morale can be an effective tool against your enemies. By destroying your enemy's morale, you cause them to lose combat effectiveness, making them much easier to kill. In this way, a small but properly armed squad can destroy an enemy force of superior numbers. Remember, tactics and strategy can turn the tide of almost any battle. Make sure you use this knowledge to achieve victory on the battlefield. You must build an armory in order to access weapon upgrades. Squads can be equipped with a variety of weaponry, allowing you to prepare them against different enemy types. Select your Space Marine squad and click the
While the
upgrade
enemies of
flamer
the Emperor
icon
still
to
draw
upgrade a
breath,
squad
there
member.
can be no peace.
Notice a
Rose
flamer
from
appears in one of your squad members' hands. This procedure can be performed with any of the available weapon upgrades. Initially, you can only upgrade 2 units of your total squad with heavy weapons. By doing further research at the armory, you can unlock the capability to upgrade more. Excellent! You have upgraded your Space Marine squad. You can upgrade your squads anywhere on the battlefield to weapons that are well suited to counter your enemy. Select the stronghold and click the monastery upgrade icon. We must upgrade the stronghold
Death
to a
from
monastery
above.
to gain access
What's
to
your
squad
order?
leaders and other powerful research options and structures. Leaders are highly skilled warriors that can be added to some Space Marine squads.
We are the Emperor's
You need
chosen.
strong leaders if you are to defeat your
Heresy
enemy.
At your
grows from
command.
idleness.
Yes, my lord.
The enemy attack
patrol.
at their peril.
We will move ahead and mark any enemy
Here to
positions.
serve. Initializing build protocol.
Death from above. Fear the nice fate.
The monastery is complete. You can now add sergeants to some of your Space Marine squads.
What would you have me do? This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Sergeants are
us to the
valiant
enemy.
leaders that improve the combat ability and morale of the squad they are part of. They will inspire your Marines to greater feats of heroism.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. Walk
Excellent!
softly.
Your sergeant has arrived. Note that your sergeants are part of the squad and cannot leave it. Select your chapel barracks and build another Space Marine squad.
Yes, Lord? With all due haste.
Marine squad deployed. Heresy grows from idleness. At your command.
Yes, my lord.
I am the Emperor's
Faith
will
is purest when it is
unquestioning. None can match our combined
Walk softly
might.
and carry a big gun. For the Emperor.
Your wise counsel belies your years.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Faith is purest when it is
Excellent.
unquestioned.
You have built a Space Marine squad and brought
Walk
it to full
softly
strength.
and carry a big gun.
To mount an effective attack, you
Yes,
should
my
try to
lord.
have several Space Marine squads, fully reinforced to maximum strength, and upgraded with special weapons and a sergeant. Your field base has supplies and logistics to support a finite number of squads. The number of squads you can support at any given time is called your squad cap. You can see your current squad cap in the resource area at the top of your screen. Once you have reached your maximum squad cap, you will not be able to call in any additional squads, so it's very important to keep an eye on this as you're building up your forces. You can increase your squad cap by building certain structures and researching upgrades, but there is always a maximum beyond which you cannot go. Some types of terrain can provide your squads with protection from enemy fire. This is called cover. Select one of your infantry squads and move it into cover.
This day shall be a glorious
The area
one for
of
the
cover
Imperium.
has been identified with a marker known as a ping. It is visible on the minimap as well as in the world. Cover is useful in that it can provide your squads with additional defensive bonuses, which make them harder to kill. It's easy to see cover in the terrain. Just look for your mouse cursor to change as you pass over large bombed-out craters in cities or patches of thick foliage in jungles. You'll notice that when you move your squads into an area of cover, a small cover icon will appear above them. This indicates that they are receiving a defensive bonus. Excellent. Your squad is in cover. Units in cover are harder targets to shoot and take less damage from ranged attacks because of this. Use cover well to gain tactical advantages over your enemies. Excellent. You have captured 3 strategic points and built listening posts on them. Taking and holding strategic points is key to defeating your enemies. You can capture critical locations just like strategic points. In some multiplayer games, capturing and holding one or more of these critical locations can win you the game. You also get requisition from any critical locations you control. Use a squad to capture a critical location. Critical locations are points on the map that represent locations of critical strategic importance. Excellent. You captured a critical location. Note that critical locations cannot have listening posts built on them. You must find other ways to hold them. Holding relics gives you access to your army's best units and vehicles. Hold on to them to ensure you have access to your best technology. Use a squad to capture a
We are
relic.
Yes,
the
my lord.
Emperor's chosen.
Relics are sacred points of great
Yes, my
value.
lord.
Excellent. You have captured a relic.
Gathering
You can build
intelligence.
listening posts to fortify captured relics. You can also capture your opponent's relics to deny them access to their best units and technology. Use your servitor to build a machine cult.
I await your instructions. Initializing build protocol.
Just like the chapel barracks is used to build infantry units, the machine cult is used to build vehicles. Vehicles are tough and nearly impervious to the attacks of non-upgraded infantry. They are a fundamental part of your army and can carry powerful support weapons.
Yes, most beneficent one. Initializing build protocol. Here to serve.
Excellent. You
Initializing
now have a machine
protocol.
cult. You can build powerful vehicles from this building. Note that your field base can only support a finite number of vehicles. This limit is known as the vehicle cap. Just like squad cap, once you have reached your maximum, you cannot build any more vehicles. You can research technology at your stronghold that will increase your vehicle cap. Congratulations! You've completed the learning session of the tutorial. It is time to put what you have learned to work. Take control of the force and build up your strength so you can crush your enemy. Use infantry units to capture strategic points, and servitors to build listening posts on them. Continue to build structures, and carry out research that will increase your effectiveness in battle. Build additional squads and vehicles.
Position
Make sure you
secure.
research upgrades
Scouts here.
that will increase
Gathering
both your squad
intelligence.
cap and vehicle cap. Take this battlefield, and the next after that. The fight will never end until your enemies are crushed.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
I have awoken.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
At last, back to war. Engaging the enemy.
6 minutes until take and hold victory.
Target their vehicle.
Scouts advance.
At your command. At last, back to war. Feel the nice thing. Returning to battle. Activating jump pad. At last, back to war. Might as well.
Scouts ready. Infiltrating enemy
This
territory.
day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Direct us to the enemy.
Scouts ready. On patrol.
5 minutes until take and hold victory.
Strategic point identified.
I
Search
shall not
commencing.
die on this day. Today the enemy shall know fear.
At last, back to war. Awaiting orders. Engaging the enemy. At your command.
I accept the challenge.
Position secure. Their vehicles.
Faith is purest when it is unquestioning.
Awaiting orders.
Scouts awaiting orders.
I am ready to serve. Again. Direct us to the enemy.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Your wise counsel belies your years.
4 minutes until take and hold victory.
Area secured.
Objective achieved.
Victory countdown has begun.
We stand taking ready. Damage. Consolidating position on the objective. At last, back to war. I have waited long for this day. I shall end you. Position secure.
3 minutes until take and hold victory.